Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Rate Your One Fish Doomstack, I suppose. Playing as Aranessa Saltspite, going up against Baron von Heasty of the, it's just a Vampire Coast pirate thing that you have to deal with throughout your campaign. And she doesn't have the Sword of Cain. Now, I never thought I'd get Aranessa sent in, so this could be interesting. Maybe, we'll see. She got Kraken's Bane, Trickster's Helm, Talisman of Endurance. So he doesn't have a Talisman of Preservation, but he said that he went through the entire campaign and never got a single one of them. So technically, you could make her a little bit stronger if you managed to get one. She's also got the Ward Save banner, this one here, the Spell of Necromancer's Apprentice. So looking at her resistances, and these are like the most important things for making a one-unit Doomstack, is making sure that that unit just doesn't take damage. And you do that through these resistances. So if you have a look here, we got Ward Save 52%, Physical Resistance 30%. So essentially we're at 82% Physical Resistance, so not at the cap. And we've got 35% Magic Resistance, which again isn't at the cap. So we've only got one army to deal with here, so that at least it's not going to take forever. So let's just see how it goes. Now the thing is, I've previously said that Aranessa is the least good out of the Vampire Coast Legendary Lords, because she's the only one that's not a spellcaster, which just on its own sets her back from the others. She also doesn't have amazing commanding abilities or faction-wide buffs compared to the others, so... And we've already got one-man Doomstacks. The others could definitely be one-man Doomstacks. Definitely. Even Silostra, turns out she could be a one-person Doomstack. I didn't think Aranessa could, so I'm curious to see how this goes. Now, the battle difficulty is definitely on very hard, but the campaign difficulty isn't. Alright. God, that is no balance of power. And we'll just see how we go. Yeah, if we're gonna have like a melee lord go into a fight without any abilities to kill tons of units, I really don't want to be going up against 4 armies, because it just takes too long. So we'll see how it goes with this. I can't see any means of giving her a 10 out of 10. I'm glad that we don't have the Sword of Cain, because that is tiresome now. Well, yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm kind of expecting her to still get wrecked, because she's still going to take a fair bit of damage, I think, but we'll see. We'll see. Just going to send her into battle with the first thing that we see, and see how it goes. She's got really good combat stats, so I think he's gone around trait farming. Don't need to use the net. Wow, Spirit Leech is really awesome. Okay, now she's taking her first bit of damage. Alright, here she goes. And she got regen as well, so... yeah. Even if the enemy had guns, they wouldn't be able to do anything. She's too small here. Which they technically do have guns. A small number of them. But what I'm seeing here is kind of what I expected. Low damage output. But maybe that's because she's just getting knocked on her ass constantly. So we better speed it up. This is why the Spellcaster Lords always make the best Doomstacks, because even if they're getting knocked on their ass constantly, at least you can cast spells. And the problem with the Vampire Coast is that you can't just put oh my gosh, she hasn't got a single kill yet. You can't just put in a Spellcaster in the army, because the Spellcasters for the Vampire Coast are actually very vulnerable. Comparing Vampire Coast with Vampire Counts, let's speed this up. You get a Vampire, right? Death Magic or Shadow Magic, but you get a Flying Mount. Very easy to avoid danger with that unit, with that mount. But the Vampire Coast get a fucking crab, okay? That thing is vulnerable incarnate. That thing is a piece of shit. Or you get to put them on foot. So, they're not super... You gotta basically hide them if you want to cast spells, and in this case here, where would I be able to hide them? It just wouldn't really work out so well. So looking at this so far, it's a really slow-paced battle for sure. Like the problem here is that she got no magic damage, so it just takes a while to break through these Hex Wraiths, which are 75% magic resistance. I've also got these abilities here, which we'll see how we go. And I think for this he went with, oh, she's also not unbreakable, so we better watch that. Yeah, you really should get unbreakable if you're going to do one person doom stack. Because, I mean, these are probably the most difficult units for her to deal with. Maybe I should really pop down, like... Does it do magic damage? Yeah, this does a little bit. Just help her out a little bit there. Oh, so this guy is actually considered a chaos fighter. Listen to the music. Yeah, those will be the most difficult unit for her to deal with. It's not like there's any other way I can speed this up. Let's save that for later. Actually, no, just save it later. Yeah, she can take out single entities a lot faster than that stuff. Not that that's a single entity, but she will be able to. Because a lot of her damage is wasted whenever she hits a Vargeist, I think. She overkills them. We do have a lot of these ones here. I think the cairn rates could be a problem. So we've already used up half our regen. Sniping their general would be good, but I can't get out of this combat here. We've got to finish off the Hex race first. So she's done a bit of damage. It's just slow. Just really slow. That's the problem here. Just really, really slow to actually get those kills in. Not great. Kind of makes it boring, which is a bad doom stack. Like, you don't want to be doing this every one of your battles. So essentially, at this point here, wiped out 2 units, nearly 3. And she's about to run out of regen, and when that happens, she's going to start taking serious damage. Or I should say permanent damage. And then she's going to rout. Okay, I think taking on the Terrorgeist is a good choice. You stay here. So much for lowering its melee defense. These ones got in the way. Man, what I really need to do is go kill that general. If I could get at him. Because if that dude dies, they're not going to let me get at him. That's the problem there. They're just not going to let me. Alright. Depth guard go down really fast. That's good. Also got the sea shanty if we absolutely need it. Save that for a bit later though. Yeah, the depth guard were nothing to her, so that's not too bad. Alright, what I need to be doing is taking out high value units just so we can get the army losses. Maybe try to avoid things like the terror guards just because it'll fly off and regen. But she did a good job against the depth guard, so maybe just go fight more depth guard. And they're not going to let us do that. Okay. So I really need to be using this on the ethereal units, but I want to wait until they're in combat with Aranessa before I use it. Okay, eat that crab ass. She should be fine with that. Nope, she doesn't want it. Okay. Oh, there we go, there we go. Kill him. Okay, well next time he comes across here, I guess. Okay, he looks like a pretty good opportunity for one of these. Just, if we can line it up with that, that could be useful. Okay, yeah, don't have much health left. It's just a death with it. Not a big deal to keep that guy alive. It's just more about the leadership penalties, just so that we can get these guys crumbling just a little bit earlier. Oh, with this it gets her up to full ward save. Right, I didn't realize that. Full, yeah, full ward save because, well, at least capped physical and magic resistance. Come on, come on, come on, come on, get at him, get at him. Good, 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 just a little bit more. They came in to rescue the damn general. Alright, well, the Cryptaros themselves don't last very long against Aranessa, so she's holding on. It was those Hex Wraiths were a big problem for her, but they're gone now, so that's good. Kind of got rid of the most difficult unit first. Well, actually, now I kind of think the Cairn Wraiths might be kind of it. But maybe we can get the army loss penalty on them. Just depends. We're not fast enough to be able to dictate the combat. Whatever units they send at us, we just have to accept it. But yeah, she's okay at slipping away from infantry, so that's good. A little bit more and this guy's dead. And we have a tiny amount of regen left. Oh, this guy's unbreakable. Oh shit, that actually killed him. How about that? Okay. Yeah, the Graveguard just can't seem to do much against her. I guess that's good. It'd be nice if the Necrophects would shoot into here and actually hit their own troops, but I don't think I can get them to do that. Not in this situation here. But yeah, those Graveguard, not Graveguard, Depth Guard are doing nothing. No, those are Graveguard. No, those are, yeah. Because it's a combined Vampire Count, Vampire Coast army. And yet it's also considered a Warriors of Chaos faction. Or just a Chaos one. Yeah, those Graveguard did nothing to her. That's good. Thanks to killing the general, they were able to crumble a little bit faster. Just helps get through the battle just a tad quicker. Alright, come on. I can tell she would definitely be stronger with the Sword of Cain, for sure. Like, being able to pop down the Sword of Cain ability on them to kill off the infantry a bit faster would be useful, but not that much more useful. I guess it's more about the Unbreakable. Alright, we've used up all of our regen now. That's it. Now we'll just wait and see. Man, that Terrorgeist is just not going down. I pin it down again, but last time I just sort of ran off anyway. I'll save that for a little bit later. That's it. Now we were... That was alright. Come on. Chunk it down. Chunk it down. Get it crumbling. That's it. A little bit more. A little bit more, Aranessa. No. Don't you... Yeah. Fucking thing. Alright, cool. It's back again. Take it out. She just needs to get at it. But these Vargeists are in the way. Okay, that's good. It's probably going to get it to crumble again. A little bit more. Good. Good, good, good. High value unit getting taken down though. I don't know, blood turned on. Oh well. It's not important. Honestly, it just makes a mess of things sometimes anyway. Alright, at least the Terrorgeist is gone, and those Vargeists, yeah, they're not going to crumble just right now. Alright, a little bit concerned about Cain Wraiths. They shouldn't be as difficult as the Hex Wraiths, but we'll see. Not really too concerned about the crab. Stop hitting me with your ass. Come on, we gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Just wasn't feeling that engagement. Okay, those bullets shooting us not good. No, I'm not gonna get away from them. They're too fast. I mean, the crab's taking a lot of damage and it can't regen. Just a little bit more and it's gone. Good, she did a good job there. Alright, so more Graveguard. They didn't prove to be any threat to her, so might not even bother using this right now. Bouncer power has improved since the beginning of the battle though, so that's good, but we're... I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna win. Okay, Necrofex. That'd be worth a ton of bounce power for just keep knocking us down. Let's do this now. It is Crypt Horrors to go away. This is gonna go. At least it doesn't regen. Yeah, fighting in the trees would have been better. Probably should have done that, actually. Because would have reduced their melee attack by 20%. Without giving us any debuff. And if we put her back to the wall here, she doesn't get surrounded. Maybe I should have done that. Alright, them losing their Necrofex is worth a lot of balance of power. That would really help towards getting the army losses. Avoid fighting these. Waste of time, they're going to decay anyway. So those are depth guard, and they're going down really quickly as well. I would have thought that the infantry would have actually been the difficult thing for. Okay, good. There's the necrophects done. So how many are left? Definitely less than half their army. We might actually win. Are they tired? No, they're... What are they? No, they don't all have, They don't... None of them have perfect vigor. They're just not tired, that's all. Even though they've been running around constantly. Good, she's really not taking any damage against us. I thought the Cairn Wraith was actually going to be a problem, but nope, she's taking them out. I guess they just got lower health on the Hex Wraith that, yeah, she's taking them down. That's the only infantry unit remaining, and then there's the Vargulf, which I really don't think is going to do very well against her. Because Vargulfs don't have particularly high defensive stats. It'll just get taken down really quickly. That was a bit of a waste. Put on a unit that ran off. Oh, there's the Amuluses. She did it. Huh. How about that? Without the Sword of Cain. Well, it only took 20 minutes. So, I mean, that was just one army. It was just one army. Ugh, it's just, it's not, this isn't fun. That's the problem, doing that. Yeah, she's strong. But just, like, for 20 minutes, that's what I expect to, like, if we're going up against something truly horrifying. And if you had a full stack of Necrophects Colossus, which shouldn't be that expensive to do, like, we would have just made mincemeat out of that.
Listen here, lover, and listen good.
But I'll have a look at her stats, because, yeah, that was like, impressive, but not to the point where I'm like, yeah, this is a good one-man Doomstack. Let's have a look here. Look at these things. Witchfinder General, Wild Hunter, it's useless. Armor, defeated Vlad. You got the one for defeating Isabella, that's good. Slayer, Kingslayer, that's a good one. Green Skinner, yep, that's good. Throt, that's good. Kingslayer, yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, I guess that's helpful, I guess, if you're out at sea, which we are. That gave us an extra 15 melee attack there. Yep, there's the 10% physical resistance, need that. Gore Drenched, yep, the 20%, good. Saurus Smiter, good. Hide Striker, cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's, I mean, clearly a lot of effort went into this. I know, I think the problem with that is that it just took too long. That's what I think. She won the battle by herself. We still had a decent amount of health remaining. It's just, yeah. I don't know if this is really the best item you can put on it. What else could you do? That might even be better, because that only affects flying units, and I mean, that would have affected on the Vargeists and the Deathstreak Terrorgeist, but not that big of a deal. Doesn't need extra missile resistance. Yeah, most of these items, like, they're not going to help you very much either. Man, you do not have a lot of items for turn 159. Yeah, that was the right choice with that one. Yeah. And looking at how she's been leveled up, Rotting Promethean, good that you didn't get that, because piece of crap. Yeah, I mean, she's just not an amazing lord. I mean, you went down all of her physical attributes here. Yeah, alright, so, look, giving her a rating, she's good. I mean, she handled that entire army on her own. And there are other lords that probably couldn't have done that without the Sword of Cain. So, that's great. I think it was just a little bit dull that we didn't have any special abilities. And that's what really made Teclis and the Fey Enchantress quite useful. Although the Fey Enchantress did have the Sword of Cain. So I think I'd probably rate this like 8 out of 10. I might be getting a little bit harsh with it, but I think I'm also getting kind of like impatient with these long ass battles because yeah, it's just not a lot of fun to do that anymore. So I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. And I think it was good. I think this guy put in a lot of effort. And I actually didn't expect her to win, but she did. And but I just think it's not a lot of fun to use that kind of just melee lord to grind down an entire army for 20 minutes. It just gets a bit dull. Win or lose. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Let me know what you think of Aranessa as a one fish doomstack. I think it went well. You could do it. Because you could always just give your other armies doomstacks as well, if that's what you want to do. But in terms of fun scale, I'd probably rate this like a 1 out of 10. So it's like Techless was a lot of fun to use. This one, you just don't have many tools to work with, and you're getting knocked down constantly. I don't know. It's just you gotta have fun, even if it is powerful. It's not good enough if it's boring. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.